No, I made a. You said you were gonna go get a fan set. I'm like, fantastic.
Oh.
That's how I get out.
Hmm.
It has begun.
It has begun. All right,
begun?
so
Yeah,
we're opening up with the My Hero Academia discussion, right?
No.
No,
We
what's
usually
our-
save that for the end.
Okay.
Usually we wait till viewers, you know.
Oh, fair enough.
So,
What are we talking about in the meantime?
I don't know. Popcorn's pretty good.
Actually, I haven't had any of this. Let me see.
Whoa, whoa.
Okay, I'm sticking with the light butter from now on. If anybody's watching this in the future, light butter is the way to go.
Hey, Max, you didn't switch it. It's not public.
Max, that's what you did. Also, prop up the computer. There we go. Thought I had that fixed.
You're not gonna get it fixed.
Apparently. So we got people arriving in on Monday for the wedding.
Yeah.
wow.
Is he the only one that's getting here that day, or do you know if there's gonna be other people?
Just Alex.
Okay. Everybody else gets in like on Wednesday or Thursday.
Max, did you switch it? Do you need me to do it?
Should be public. Okay, there it is.
And we're not public.
Now we're up.
Got it.
There we go.
I need to like find a way to get in touch with
Yeah,
Blast Robin so he
that's-
can make his stuff in advance, so I can change him before we.
You
before
still
we-
haven't changed last week's one.
I
though.
have changed last. I just changed last week's one like an hour ago.
Anyway, and since the last video got age restricted.
It did?
Yeah.
I age restricted it. Wow. Because we used some pretty bad language. That's why. Remember?
Yeah, Max. Good job.
I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
Man,
No.
that tastes good. I haven't had that stuff in a long time.
You want me to get you another one? No, I'm good. Sure. All right.
Oh, cool.
All right. Since this is now public, we'll get to introductions. I'm Not Your Average Joe.
I'm Max Top 10.
And what do you go by, Stupid Face or Cranberry?
Aaron Manzer.
Yeah,
My name is
Dude, Aaron's like always the first one here. What's up, dude?
This guy goes by John of 99 Bottles.
No, I'm Aaron Manzer now.
I think that's already taken.
Mine now.
Welcome to the podcast.
It's
Podcast
gonna
full of
be-
idiots.
Oh wait, I can't. I don't know that I'm allowed to show that, or else I'll get copyrighted.
It's behind, but you can't see it.
Okay, good job.
Okay.
I'm not that stupid.
Well, let's just say that it's much like his drink. It'll be fantastic.
Shut up.
I got a bunch of. I didn't have people mad at me, but like I had people doing what Max was doing at work today because like I could not stop myself. I had this like stupid pun streak going for like 15 minutes.
When I was streaming one game, it was a game that you can make non-stop puns with. And what was going on was, I'm like, I have an idea. I'm gonna see how
So you can say puns are the name of the game.
basic, yeah, even the name of the game you can like make a pun with. I don't know which game it was. I think it was from my game library again, but this was a while ago. But and I'm not kidding about this. I went on for about a straight hour and a half of non-stop puns.
Was it a compilation or was it
No,
just?
this is legit an hour and a half.
This is just
straight.
I'm screwing around.
And just me just messing around the game, me just making puns.
Oh my
And
God.
people started getting so irritated. It was hysterical.
Why, thank you, Aaron. You are very flattering.
What do you say?
He says, well, the reason why I'm here so early is because I like to chat with you guys. You're awesome.
Oh, thank
I
you.
appreciate that, man.
First person that's ever said that.
Becca, you're not here. Shh.
Poor Becca. Hey, she's busting. Hey, she's doing what I probably should be doing, and she's writing out thank yous for all our wedding gifts. So
Yep.
she's still cooler than I am. Let's see.
It's good.
We have a viewer. Should we go ahead and get started?
No.
No.
Let's just keep talking to Aaron. Aaron, what do you feel like talking about?
Well, ask us a question.
It's just you and us.
And we will answer.
To people that are watching in the
Maybe.
future, the early bird gets the worm. What?
Yeah. No.
Nope.
I'm just.
Okay.
How are you playing this?
You start school
14th.
The 14th. So like
A week and 2 days.
Sucks to be you guys.
Yay! Waking up at 5 in the morning. Yay!
We're waking up at
Do you
6
take the
in the
bus?
morning.
No, I have
Or
0
do you-
hour.
Oh.
You get school at 6:30.
right. Oh, gross.
I get a shoot
Grass.
You're on the rifle team? How many classes are you taking for your senior year?
Man, it's just me and Aaron watching apparently.
It's alright.
What is our opinion on Shin Godzilla? I saw a bit about that. Didn't really
what?
care too much.
Yeah.
Shin Godzilla, you know that there's an anime Godzilla made, right?
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
I heard about that
I've never heard of
making
this.
a Godzilla anime, like a few of them are coming out in the fall season.
No, they came out already, buddy.
No,
They're on Blu-ray.
there's more coming out.
Oh, well.
I've never actually seen a proper Godzilla movie. Nope.
That guy, you're not here.
Hey, be nice.
Hey, if she wants to be in the discussion, she can be out here.
Exactly.
She's working hard. She's working hard for us. So.
I work hard, and I'm never, ever
Oh, food. Food is good.
Did you already eat that ramen that you made?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, you're fast.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, wow, dude, it's just us and Aaron tonight. Yeah, still two watching. Wow.
Martha said she was gonna pop in eventually.
Oh, okay.
Did you post on Twitter?
No, I didn't.
Did you post on Facebook?
Nope.
Somebody needs to do that.
Yeah, Joe.
Forgive me if I've been a little busy doing other things.
Every time that we have low viewership, it's because we didn't post a reminder on Twitter and on Facebook.
Which to me is
Aaron, if people do that, do that.
I'd appreciate it. Well, to me, it's kind of like people should know by this point. I mean, we do this almost every Friday.
Yeah,
We've
but
missed
Joe,
1 week.
people
since we started.
advertise TV shows that are like everybody knows about.
Game of Thrones. Great show, by the way. Can't wait for the 4th episode.
Game of Thrones, Scandal.
You've seen what? 1 or 2 episodes?
One.
Yeah, it's good.
Terrible. It's good, but do not watch it if you are not ready for it.
Oh yeah, it is very dark. It's also very, very nudie. But that's besides
Yeah,
the point.
that's why I won't watch it.
Who's
It's
my
actually
favorite
good, though.
pairing
The sword's
in
fantastic.
Sword Art Online? Huh.
Your
What?
favorite what?
Who's our favorite pairing in Sword Art Online? That's what they're asking.
Pairing?
Are we talking? Okay,
Ship?
elaborate. Are we talking canon or just like if we want to make our own?
Shipboys?
That's what I'm asking.
Xenon and me. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Filey and me. Dang it, I'm kidding.
Well, she is a redhead.
She's strawberry blonde. I don't have a type, Joe. You can get that.
He prefers the white-haired people.
I feel like I'm missing something here.
I'll tell you
Is
that.
this something that's going to come up in My Hero Academia? Or?
No, he just likes the white hairs.
No, I thought. I like the white hair?
Everyone's white hair just...
Xenon
automatically.
doesn't have white hair.
I know, but like, if there was a character with white hair, you're like, oh wow, I like her.
I don't like Straya.
Who's that?
Straya?
Oh, her. No one likes her.
She's annoying.
She's like a prostitute that you can get for free.
Except,
That's a little harsh, but
you like Amelia.
You don't even need to. Okay, do we really want to bring that discussion into here? Because this will last for hours.
Hashtag Team Phoenix.
Hashtag Team Whale.
Hashtag Team Whale.
wait. So do you have a thing for Weiss?
Hashtag Team Whale.
Nah, joke. That was a joke that I was making earlier. Good job. You're real slow on that one.
I'm just slow in general.
No, either one of them.
Hashtag Team Whale. This feels like something Aquaman
Start from
would
your
say.
actual series. Okay,
Hashtag Team
so Asuna and Kirito are our favorite ship from the series. Shut up, Max.
What?
But
Well, yeah, 'cause it's an actual like shipping. Like, I
that's the
can't
only
deny
ship that's
that.
really in there.
I can't deny that. I like that ship.
I kind of like it. Like They don't cover it too like they cover it more in the books, but like Agiel and his wife, I kind of like how they're always there, but like they're not like intruding in on everybody else.
They're not like Austin and Kirito, like
you want to
we're in love.
The first season where you want to kill yourself the entire way through because all you're dealing with is their relationship.
First season.
Hey, Garatina
about
Origins
90% of it.
I would disagree with that.
It's like
no, because there's that series of like 5 episodes where she's not even in there, and that's like half of Minecraft.
And then after that, it's about him trying to find her.
He doesn't like you, Kirito and you.
It's shoved down your throat.
That we're gonna age restrict this one.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Never mind. I said nothing.
Have you guys seen the outtakes for SAO and SAO season 2? They're fantastic.
I've seen the outtakes for
I
Berserk.
referenced one of those, Joe.
Was that the one where it's like, Hammercorn?
No.
You should really address me as His Highness Todd Hammercorn.
No, that's not what I referenced.
Okay.
Have you seen the Berserk outtakes?
The what?
Half an hour long, but the Berserk outtakes.
Mm-mm.
They're so funny. The
we haven't
voice
watched
actors
Berserk.
mess up their lines and literally start like saying the most random things they
If
think
we
of.
had managed to stay on topic last week, I would have brought up the Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood outtakes, because my favorite one is where it's where the ending scene where the 2 brothers are standing on the roof and like Alphonse is like, and I just like, you know, I've been thinking lately, and Alphonse says, yeah, me too. We should try and bring Mom back. I was like, did I hear a mic drop? What just happened?
Boom.
That's great.
Okay, so let's actually get on to our scripted thing today. Okay. So, what did we think of the new game GGO?
Oh, we haven't even said what our topic is.
Our topic
Well,
is
it's kind of obvious. It's on the screen right now.
But it's Storyline Season 2.
No,
Okay, specifically.
we need to come up with a better name. Our topic is no Sword Art Online Season 2.
What?
Because there's pretty much no swords, dude.
Hey,
This counts.
Ironically, it's the same color.
That's why I brought this one out.
Ah,
Shut your face.
Doy.
So,
the camera's not going to focus on that.
yeah, dude, you just ruined like half the shot. So, what do we think about GGO? How they actually discussed a bit how the stat system works, and
It's a Gundam!
Shut your face. Nobody likes Gundam. Now
I thought you said something else entirely for a second there.
It's a Gundam. It's an angel!
It's an angel.
It's an engine.
So says Angelo. One more time, I swear to God.
It's an engine.
Okay, so let's start talking about how would we rank the games? We obviously put
Okay, so which games are we including? Are we including...
Sword Art Online,
Okay.
Alpha Online, GGO.
GGO, okay.
Since he brought it up first, I guess you start.
Okay.
And are we... okay, do we... Just real quick. Are we also including, like, modern-day SAO as compared to the old one, or we're just counting them as the same?
Wait, what are we talking about?
What?
Because, like, you can go to Aincrad in ALO
That's
now.
ALO still.
Okay, that's ALO still?
So that still counts as ALO.
He brings up a valid point.
It's still ALO.
Because I would consider it kind of like a sub-game.
It's called New Aincrad, but it's still...
No, yeah, actually, I'm with Joe. I would carry it as something else.
I would characterize that as its own game, honestly.
It still counts as its own thing, but it's still technically ALO.
It's
I guess it would be a DLC.
It's more like a DLC, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, okay.
like, it just seems different enough. I don't know. That's
Okay.
something.
So, I would put Sword Art Online at the top, you know.
Like old
great game.
SAO?
Yeah,
Okay.
the original SAO. I like the way that they set up the game. I like the way that they set up the floors and how it's a standard issue, 100 floors, beat final boss. It's an MMO. No one's going to beat it.
Because it's an MMO.
ALO. The thing is, I have a problem, like, because I like the idea of
There's a
magic
correct answer to
and
this.
stuff, but I also like guns and stuff. So, like, they're pretty tied, but the thing is, I hate Leafa so much. And knowing the fact that if they ever made ALO in real life, Leafa would be like a quest guide or something like that. So, I would put that one at the bottom. And GGO because guns and stuff.
So your order
It's kind of like
is
Borderlands.
SAO,
Also
GGO.
this.
No,
In my
I don't care about
opinion-
like I would use a gun, Joe.
I would honestly pull up. Well, actually, not quite like you. I would probably get a better gun than what Kirito has, but I would probably try
Do you
the.
understand
Joseph-
how accurate the 5.7 is?
That's like going to a sushi bar and asking for a taco.
What?
Okay, your turn.
Also, in America, you probably could get away with that somewhere out there.
Easily.
There's got to be some place where you can do that.
Your turn, Joe.
My turn? Let's see. I am going to go with SAO as the number one because they kind of cover this in the Novel's House. Like, it's very bold.
Can I just predict which ones you're gonna do real quick?
Sure.
You're gonna go SAO, ALO, GGO.
He's actually right.
Yep, same.
Okay, so SAO because like there's the tried and true swordsmanship without any magic and stuff. It's kind of like it's almost like a simplified version of Skyrim. Like, and I just kind of enjoy the simplicity. Like obviously there's a whole lot of complexity that goes into the game, but I also like enjoyed kind of the simplicity of it as well. Yeah. Like ALO, I don't really care about the magic and stuff, and I honestly think the fairies are kind of dumb. But like depending on how you do them.
Well, I say you're kind of dumb.
Okay, like. Like, I like the flight. Honestly, the deciding thing for me would be the flight.
Yeah, that would be
like that would be
neat. That'd be neat.
Yeah,
it's like I could care less about the fairies and all that. I would just want to be able to fly. I mean, like it's kind of an age-old dream of mankind to be able to fly on your own.
Yeah, we have a plane, Joe.
Well, yeah, but that's not the same.
Yes, it is. Totally the same.
Give me a friggin' jetpack and then I'm down. And then GGO, like kind of like John, it's a close second, but for me, the flight just kind of wins it over. Like. And I like magic.
Leafa's in the world.
Take Leaf out of the equation and then it's all better.
Yes, okay. If we go by that rules, then yes, I would move ALO back up to number 2.
What if Leafa ended up in GGO, John? What would you do then?
I would shoot her.
It's called guns.
Go guns.
That's fair. That's
and
fair.
Bullets. To the dome. Phase up.
Are you done?
Continue.
Oh wait, are you guys reading my phone?
F you guys. I have private stuff on there.
According to Aaron, he's prepared a sequel for Fire Sword 2. Awesome, dude. Just so you know, I had a bonus chapter that I'm putting up on Patreon after this is over. That ties into the appearance of the Fates cast.
Tastes like an orange sherbet.
Good.
So message me on fanfiction after this podcast is over, and I'll talk to you about the details if you aren't able to read it on Patreon. Yeah. So,
man, dude,
sorry, your version, your order of the games.
This is difficult for me because all of them would be so much fun. I mean, like,
wait, let me predict real quick. I think you're gonna go with GGO first as your top because you're a first-person shooter game.
No, not because of that. Because it's styled so similarly to Borderlands.
What's the rest of the list then?
And then you're gonna go with SAO and then ALO.
Pretty close, actually.
Oh, really?
ALO.
I'd say it's actually pretty accurate. But the one thing that would probably put either of them, because in my opinion, SAO and GGO, those would both be a lot of fun. Same with ALO. All of them would be tons of fun. I mean, like, think about flying, think about shooting guns with basically no repercussion against you.
Yeah.
And then there's SEO, which if it's the
you and me would be
just
orange players, wouldn't we?
Someone's fun doing that.
Yeah, it would be fun.
But I'd be the trolling person. I'd be like become the most overpowered character. Because you've seen my characters in Borderlands, they're the
you would
most
be a blue
overpowered.
player as well.
I would be all the above.
You know what a blue player is?
What?
Someone who murders
subject kind of discussed in one of the games, but it means you kill NPCs.
Yeah, in the Hollow Realization game.
I wouldn't do either of those, honestly.
Do you know why you would do that?
I would love my character up and then do that. Anyway, but...
Well, the problem with that is, like, every NPC in the game, like, comes after you if you're a blue player.
Yeah, that's why going werewolf, though.
So... But, and to be totally honest, you're 100% accurate.
Really?
The very first one would most definitely be GGO.
But just
because
of the games that you've selected.
Not because I love first-person shooters, because I love sniper rifles with a passion. I mean,
are you sure you love sniper rifles or the person using the sniper?
Huh, Joe? If it's a sniper's game, you can get a sniper. That's disturbing. Never mind. I'll shut my mouth.
Please do.
What's funny is that I'm trying not to make those types of jokes, Jonathan.
I'll make them for you.
Yeah, exactly.
He knows when to stop. You have a hard time stopping once you start.
Hey, once I start, you just keep on going.
Yep.
But
and surprisingly, you were not the one that said the first curse word on this channel. Good job, man.
Was it Joe? Yeah, it was Joe. Yeah.
But again, GGO would be lots of fun for me just because I love my first-person shooters, for one thing. Second of all, the amount of guns in that game, and just the amount of
and the novels they go a lot.
Basically,
It would be
SAO with
like
guns.
Borderlands.
Kind of, yeah. It's like
Well, in the
it's
books
like
they go a
Borderlands
lot
and
into like
and,
how many
SAO.
different guns. Like in the books especially, they go into detail like how many different guns there are, and like they're based off of like real make and
Oh yeah,
model.
they're based off legit guns.
Yeah.
And like the one that Sim uses is based off of a Barrett 50 cal.
Well, yeah, it's meant to pierce tanks.
It's an anti-tank rifle.
Anti-tank.
It's
50
based off
rifle.
of a real World War II anti-tank rifle.
Because she literally shoots 50 caliber rounds,
Mm.
and it's impressive, honestly. But SEO is a very close second.
How's that not a one-hit kill?
It is.
Oh.
Yeah, basically,
'cause it
that's
is,
why
that's right.
that's why when her and Kirito are having their duel, she aims for his leg because it doesn't matter where she hits him. She doesn't need to get he with his gun he would have to like get a headshot or a chest shot. Her, it doesn't matter where she hits him. She could clip him on the arm and it would have killed him.
You know what I think is kind of like, it kind of sucks, but like it's understandable. They remove the pain level like from it. Because personally, like if you get shot, you don't feel the pain. You're just like inconvenienced. You're like, great.
Isn't it kind of like a numbing feeling?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But
because me and Josh, we talked about if we were ever to like have that stuff, we would actually turn on the pain thing. So
like just to the point before it starts affecting your real brain.
Yeah, so that we would get like really like good at not.
Well, yeah, because pain's a universal communicator.
Yeah, no, but like so you could like resist pain. You know, when somebody punches you in the face, you're like, please, you think of that hurts? I have been shot in the face with a 50 caliber bullet.
I've had half my face shot off. You think one punch will do anything?
One Punch Man?
No shot.
One punch. I hate that show.
I've never seen it.
Sorry, I don't hate. I do not like how the artist of the show, draws like insignificant characters like weirdly.
Oh, it's purposeful.
Yeah, I know. I don't like that though.
Anyways,
why can't they just
let's let Max get back on.
Anyway, but back to the SEO thing. The reason SEO is a very close second because I love swords as well.
Swords and stuff.
Like, I love swords, and like if I could own one, I would buy one. I mean, if they were technically full on 100% legal, because they're not. They're legal, but not. I technically can't own one at the age of 17. You have to be 18-year-old to own a full-fledged sword.
A friend of mine's making me swords,
which is that's cool. But if I would
it's going to be I think I mentioned this on a previous podcast. It's going to be a while before they're done, but he's making me a copy of the Elucidator and the Guilty Thorn.
That's sick.
Yep. It's going to be awesome.
But if I were to choose any sword
What's up?
to make, I would honestly want a one-headed katana.
Right. So
because those swords are insane.
Aren't those called like katanas or something like that?
They're still called katanas.
Katanas, okay.
There's two types of katanas: the long sword katana and then the one-handed katana. But katanas just to me they just look really cool. I mean,
they're incredibly hard to make.
They're very hard to make. They're balanced. I mean, like they're perfectly balanced. Because my friend has one, and his is worth probably over 100, 200 grand. Probably more than that, because it is, I forgot what it is. It's either diamond tipped or crystal tipped, but it does not dull. It's literally impossible to dull. It's incredible.
Wow.
And this thing is, it's kind of like an antique.
I'm sure Lord Klein would love to
sword.
have one of those.
And yeah. And this thing it's a one-handed one, that's what makes it impressive. It's one-handed.
So
and I love this thing.
Is it like a full-length blade, or is it just
full-length blade? It's about the blade is about that-ish.
Okay.
It's light too. I mean, this thing.
I think we have something from one of our viewers.
No, we don't. Oh well, no. Actually, I mean, Aaron's working on a concept art for Mystics while watching the podcast. Good for you, Aaron. Okay, so
one more thing.
He needs to give his reasons for ALO.
Okay.
And the reason that ALO is last is although flying would be really cool, the problem I have with it is just the magic thing of it. You have to remember the spells. If you don't play it for like a month or two, you're going to forget these spells. And then you have to memorize them all over again.
Wouldn't that be great if it was like the spells from Ghost Stories?
And, okay, that would be just straight up offensive.
That would be hilarious.
Those all are so great, but they're so offensive.
I love them.
I mean, like, they're really offensive.
Okay, so off
Anyway,
from
that's
20-minute side tangent. What did we think of Xenon at first and then at the end?
Alright. You go first, John.
Why do I have to go first?
We both know how long I'll go.
Okay, what did we think of Xenon at first? I personally was like, oh great, another girl power character. Why? Why Sword Art Online? Why would you do this? Added good male protagonists besides Kirito.
No.
I mean, we have Klein, who's Klein, and we have
Shut up,
Agil.
Klein. Come back when you're a main character. Rest in peace,
Yeah,
Klein.
literally.
It's been time.
Like, Silica is more of a main character than Klein. That is sad, except in the books.
In
the
the
books-
also in the second season, he appears more often than she does.
What did Klein do in the second season?
He helped out with the Sleeping Nights thing.
You mean for one episode? So
He also helped. Okay, he also helped out in the bonus episode. He also helped out in.
nobody watched the bonus
The
episode.
bonus episode was fine.
No one watched it.
No, he was in the Excalibur arc.
Yeah, that too.
You mean the 3-episode arc?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
actually, you know
6
what? Yeah, he
episodes.
was actually a main character during that. I do have to say.
It was actually 5-6 episodes.
Now we all know why Klein isn't a main character, because when he did become a main character, that didn't turn out so well for him.
Guys, you guys should know how this works by now. We answer questions at the end.
They're just putting them out there. We can go back and see them later.
I know, but no
Wait,
one's
continue.
answering my question.
Sorry.
So for me,
Yeah.
okay. I liked Xenon's character design from the get-go. The hair is actually a pretty cool color, but everybody's like, well, all sniper chicks are designed the same in anime. Well, she actually set the tone for all the sniper chicks in anime, I have to say. Like, from then on, like, all the, like, sniper chicks, they just look the same. They're all, like, really, like, mellow, quiet, have their face covered up by, like, a scarf or a hoodie.
I can beg to differ, because,
And then at the end, you're like, she's a little girl. I feel so sad.
Her character
For her.
design actually seemed reminiscent of Argo to me. Argo was Kirito's beta tester friend, remember?
Yeah.
Like, she's kind of small side, short hair.
But Argo's a happy person. Xenon is not. We can agree
Yeah.
that. It's
No,
not-
I'm talking about in terms of aesthetics, not personality.
Oh, okay. Yeah, in terms of aesthetics,
I mean, they even kind of, if you look at it, they actually kind of dress similar too.
it's kind of funny, the way they, like, snipers all kind of look the same now. If you've seen Black Bullet, you know this.
yeah.
Tina Sprout, one of the characters, she's a very skilled sniper. She literally just wears, like, a dress while sniping people.
Wait, but does it look like the stereotypical anime sniper character?
No, not at all.
Oh, no?
No, it's a little 10-year-old that snipes and kills people.
That's
That...
a little unsettling.
Okay.
They kill a lot of children
Sorry,
in the show.
we interrupted John.
Are we doing spoilers?
Of course we're doing spoilers.
Oh, we are doing spoilers? I did not know.
Yeah,
I
go
don't-
ahead.
Basically,
Are we
we
a
see.
spoiler channel? Man, we suck. So...
We're talking about
Season 2 has
Yeah,
been
it's
out
One
for
of our topics is spoilery.
the anime has been out since 2014.
Yeah, that's true. You guys
yeah.
have had like 4 years to watch it. You're 5.
3.
Whatever, almost 4 years.
We haven't seen the movie yet, so
I need to.
which I do want to see that.
Yeah, I want to see Ordinal Scale.
After we do, we'll have to do a review of it.
What do we...
What do you think of her at the end?
Okay, what did I think of her at the end? Can we talk about how intense it was that she was a kid and killed a guy? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think that would give someone like PTSD necessarily.
Yeah, it could.
Not for me.
Well, do you know what happened to her dad?
I don't
She'd
know
already
how-
she'd already seen her dad die.
That's right.
And it wasn't a quick death either. Like
Yeah.
he like they ended up, for those of you who don't know, they were in a car crash. Her mom like just obviously suffered PTSD from this, but basically like Xenon was out for part of it, but she did end up watching her dad like basically bleed out while he was crushed in between the driver's seat
That's
and
discussed later on in the book. That's right.
he was crushed between the driver's seat and the dashboard or the wheel, and he bled out basically. So if that in and of itself wasn't enough, a couple of years later she shoots and kills somebody that's trying to kill them. I think that would be plenty enough for anybody to have PTSD. Just some people complain that like her episodes are over exaggerated. I don't agree with that.
I think
at
the
all.
books convey her story better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I we'll talk about that topic.
I thought they did fine in the anime. They just did a better job in the books.
Yeah, they did.
But-
What are you doing, Giratina Origin?
Like, so I'm kind of like, so I thought Sinon was I actually thought Sinon was pretty cool when she first showed up.
We need to rank the companions. We didn't add that onto the thing.
Let's do that later tonight. Let's do that later tonight, like after John explains and stuff.
Actually.
Oh, it's John. Okay.
It's 7:30.
I'll give my take on Sinon after John explains.
Actually, no. Just give your take on Sinon. I don't have a pen.
You don't have a thing. You don't have a thing for this.
Just give me a sec. I'll get
Yay, lay down time.
No, Max, you're still on the thing.
Now, Max, tell me, how are you feeling?
How are you feeling? No, Joe, you have to give your opinion.
Give your opinion.
Okay, give my opinion. Okay, so I actually thought she was pretty cool from the get-go. Like, just because she seemed very different from the other girls that have been introduced to the show. Like, all the other ones were, like, totally into Kirito. Like, Lisbeth kind of was the exception to that, but, again, within the span of one episode.
What are you talking about, Joe? She's into him, period.
No, he makes her pretty mad because he breaks her favorite...
I was talking about Lisbeth.
Yeah, Lisbeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, he makes her pretty mad because he breaks her sword, remember? But again, I was about to say, like, in the span of one episode. Yeah. No, like, Sinon was different not only because she, like, from the get, like, the others didn't really have any character flaws, like, so to speak. But, like, from the get-go, we see that Sinon is very clearly a disturbed person. So that was kind of new for any of the characters, actually. Because, like Kirito, yeah, his parents died when he was a kid, and he wants to be Batman, but... think about it. He dresses all in black. He goes around playing hero and gets all the girls. He's an anime.
He's more a lighter version of Guts.
Okay, time for John Explains.
Time for John Explains. All right. In any case, I thought Sienna was pretty cool when it first started. I'll give my opinion on what I thought of her at the end of the series once we're done.
Did anybody vote?
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, guys. Hey, nerds, can't stay long. Good, you're in for John Explains. Woo!
Is it Robin?
Yeah.
Hey, Robin.
A comment via chat.
Okay, yeah, no, we have to do this.
I was gonna pick me either way.
No, actually,
We kind
I
of
was
saw
just
that.
kind of doing this. Okay, come on.
Come on.
Face.
Let me get a clock out.
I have to move that so it doesn't get over the books.
And Mike.
Yeah.
Or we can move the bowl over there, and then we'll turn the camera.
Do you want to put your face in prone position and kind of just like cut your throat? Okay.
Okay. I'll get a towel for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ow, my foot. Dunk Joe.
Well,
Joe?
Dunk Joe.
Who did it?
2 people.
Who did it?
well, they voted for
Two
you.
Tina and last Robin.
Dang, you guys, you know
So,
what I
Joe.
did. Alright.
Where's the hint, by the way?
Just
Hey, just don't think that you're like holding your breath. Just relax.
Yeah. I can try. Alright.
Okay.
I'm gonna be over here.
Okay, so.
Okay, I'm laying the
Let me
lightsaber.
know when you're ready.
Okay.
Sorry, the photon sword.
It's a lightsaber. They even call it that in the Japanese version.
I know they reference in the show. They're like,
Oh,
there's another name I don't
Star
remember.
Wars in the books.
Okay, so ready, steady, go. Okay, so Fuko is about a normal guy who just goes and he's like, blue hair, what the heck? How do you have blue hair? And she's just like, I don't know, it just came that way. And he's like, huh, you're pretty. And she's like, stop trying to get panty shots of me. He's like, I'm not trying to do that. You just keep on getting in the way. And she's like, I do music. You want to play bass? I'm not musically talented. You're going to play bass. Okay. And then they go to a beach house, they form a band, and then one of his old-time school friends decides to come along and be like, hey, do I want to mess up the love triangle? Yes, I do. Pretty accurate description, right?
Pretty accurate.
Yeah. Wasn't that funny?
Stop.
35 seconds.
What was that?
35 seconds.
35 seconds?
I don't even know if it shows you.
That's
Joe.
like double my...
You double your 10 seconds from last time.
Yeah.
Wait, how long did Joseph hold it for?
I'm not good at this, guys.
You actually did pretty well.
That's been the best that I've ever done. Like, I stopped because I was, like, seeing my vision flashing red. I'm like, that's probably not a good sign.
And back to my private couch.
Excuse me. I have a cool setup on my phone, dude. Like, I got the notes right here, and I can.
It's really fun to do that.
What? What are you wanting, Garatina? Okay,
Is that good?
Let's see. Yep.
Okay, so should we get on to the next point?
I'm going to mine.
I was halfway through mine.
So,
by the end of the series, like, okay, so by the end of Sion's arc, anyways, I was slightly annoyed at her because, like, I genuinely thought they weren't gonna like lump her in with the rest of the girls, and like they don't really. Like, she never tries to like actively take a pass at him, but she still does, and I'm like,
Joseph, I want you to think about that for a second. She actually makes the most sense. Silica makes
no,
the
she
most
does,
sense.
but like he's already with Asuna. Like, if he wasn't with Asuna, I would absolutely.
But does she do jack? No. She's like, she respects boundaries,
Fair
unlike
enough.
the other ones.
But
that is
I don't
why
know.
I am
Yeah.
A-okay with her.
Like I said, for the most part, my opinion of her was unchanged. That was just one little thing that kind of annoyed me. But other than that, I thought she was pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, Max. You
From the beginning, I loved her instantly due to
You know what, Last Robin?
she was a sniper.
You have no video evidence that you can display over the chat, so you can't prove me wrong.
what did he do?
He said she does take a pass after Excalibur.
Kind of. She tells him that every time he draws a sword, he has to think about her.
Aw, that's adorable.
No, but at the very beginning,
And that could... Okay, I'll tell you about it later, never mind.
Well, that's
but,
Max
but at
finish.
the very beginning, I liked
Crazy! There we go, that's the word I was looking for.
Konosuba.
No, Max, think about it.
I know.
About it.
Okay,
Okay,
now I'm
okay.
thinking of it. Now I'm thinking of Konosuba.
Okay, whatever, let's get back to
Max, get on with
When they
it.
wrote the whole story of Excalibur.
Yes, yes! Yes, exactly like that.
Anyway, but in the very beginning, I liked Sion almost instantly due to
We have a meme.
she kind of seemed as the kind of like type character up until the where the three girls basically tried to mug her, basically speaking.
And she's like, it's an
And,
airsoft gun, you idiot.
By the way, I knew at
No,
that point
and,
that guy was going to be
they
a bad
wrote this.
person.
Oh yeah, in the opening.
Because I was like,
Like-
I didn't think the opening gave it away. I was
Yeah,
I was just like, is this guy following her?
like
It's kind of a duh.
yeah, it's odd.
It's a duh. It's like in
The fact that he was related to Zaz, good twist.
It's like that was a good twist, but Todd Habercorn.
Oh, Todd Habercorn was Sugo's character was way more obvious.
He's way more evil, but no, who's about the same amount of obvious.
They're both pretty obvious. Anyway, I'm gonna see what my point was. But at the very beginning, I liked her a lot, and then she seemed like a comic book character, and up she wasn't. Has a backstory. Asuna kind of has one that's but basically just
Any rich kid.
You know what? No.
any rich
Max?
kid story that I've seen so far.
Every character has a backstory, except for Klein. Wait, nope, even Klein has a backstory.
good
Really?
backstory.
Good yeah. In the books, it talks about how like he's. A
Oh
gamer,
yeah,
blah,
that's
blah,
right. That's
blah.
right.
Yeah, you get to.
Interesting backstory that's actually entertaining and it's kind of depressing.
Well, like it's kind of implied that Elizabeth had was part of a guild or something. That's like they haven't said anything in the books or the anime.
Yeah, just
It's kind of because like there's that picture on the wall. It's like, was she in a guild or something? Or
No, I think they go a bit in the book. In the book, they do acknowledge the fact that it was a guild.
yeah.
it was a guild.
It
was a
was.
guild.
They talk about the picture a bit, and that's why they had it like there for a few seconds in the anime.
Oh, okay. I guess I didn't pay attention.
Anyway,
to much, though.
but in the end, I liked you even more due to she was able to get over the fear slowly, and I kind of
well, like she doesn't completely get over it by the end. Like, but you see that she's starting to.
yeah, she's starting to finally get over the PTSD, and it's understandable why she has it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And-
I got another question for you.
But yeah, it's actually
For
she's
now, for
by
now.
far my favorite character in the
Oh, we can do it
series,
for now.
and also her outfit's awesome looking, in my opinion.
Yes.
I mean, like her
All
just
of her outfits.
I mean,
like the GGO one, her normal school outfit, her
ALO outfit.
her school outfit isn't the standard like school outfit.
No.
Which is kind of nice. And the ALL one's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like all of them. Also, and also Hasada-san.
Okay, so if
Okay,
Asuna
Creeper.
dies, okay, dude, if Asuna dies, who do you think that Kirito should go with?
I don't think you would go with anyone.
He would end up with Sinon.
Sinon.
Yeah, I would say either Shinon or Elizabeth.
Sinon.
Yeah, because she's more mature. Yeah. Yeah,
Well, because of what they went through together.
and that too. And Elizabeth is useless.
All of them.
She makes some kick butt swords, but that's
in
about
Lost
it.
Song,
Joseph.
Silico is annoying.
She could shoot a gun.
Huh?
Joe, Sinon can shoot a gun in real life.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
usefulness is blacksmithing game skills in real life? None.
You ever taken a hammer to the face?
Yeah. Joe?
I'm not
have
arguing
you
for Elizabeth. I'm
ever-
just playing devil's advocate here right now.
Joseph? Question. What happens when the hammer is all the way on the other side of the room and the gun is right there?
Sinon wins.
Yeah.
Well,
Then-
shoot.
Well, shoot. Yep.
Also, kind of just Sinon's a better character.
Okay, what do we think of Asuna this season?
Let's see.
I guess I'll start this time.
Let's have Jared do it.
Did you start
My
this
opinion of her actually improved a great deal during, like my opinion of her kind of stayed the same throughout season 1.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
it
yeah.
just kind of stayed static for me.
Because she plays the role of, lover.
But then in season 2, like, we see. What?
Nothing.
Okay, so like in season 2, like during the GGO arc, like we see her supporting him like all the way. Like all he tells her is that I have to the government guy asked me to investigate something, and I'm not really supposed to talk about it. And instead of getting all on his case about it, she's like, "Do what you need to do." She's
Even
like,
when
"I'm just gonna
Sinon laid his head in his lap.
Yeah, that too.
Everybody else was like, "Oh my gosh," and Asuna is just like, "Please."
Also, just like, please, hello, and he's not like that.
And bring, so,
Yeah, that too.
other...
Okay.
Also,
That's
her
what's
daughter
this-
was kind of sitting on her shoulder.
I'm always kind of confused about this. You've seen Asuna basically naked,
Max,
a button underwear.
do we have to tell you about 16.5?
The event of which is canon, though the
It's
chapter
the
itself is not.
event of which...
I know what happened there. Yeah, but
No.
we're not going into that.
No, you don't. You
I'm
don't
not going to that.
ever want
I
to
know,
know.
I'm not talking. I know you've told me about that. No, but
Oh, they definitely.
when Sinon basically when like she's in the changing room and all that.
Oh yeah.
Why was she embarrassed?
What do you
It's
mean?
a game. That still confuses me.
Okay, Max.
It's still.
She wasn't embarrassed until it was a dude.
Yeah, exactly. It's a game.
Dude, really?
It makes sense,
You
but
whip out
still,
your dick in front of a girl.
it's a video game.
It's virtual reality.
Yeah,
it
exactly.
feels like your own flesh and butt.
But it isn't. It's fake.
But. No, see that's
So you're
okay.
saying-
Let me
Are you
let me argue this real quick. So, like so a lot of the SAO characters treat their virtual bodies like they do the real ones because of what they went through in SAO. She actually does the same thing, but for a different reason. Is because she wants she has the mentality that if Sinon becomes stronger, Shino Asuna will also become stronger. And she wants to be Sinon. So like she
That makes more
so like
sense.
so the so
are
she
you
wants
calling-
to. In some ways, she wants to make it her reality.
Wait a
Basically, okay, that makes
So
more
pretty
sense.
much what you're saying, if we're going by that rules, Kirito and Asuna did nothing in your mind. Like, are you saying that they, because they did it in the game, doesn't apply to real life?
It depends on the situation. If they actually
Nope.
did it, then
Because if you're making that
Yeah.
generalization that just
That-
because it was
yeah.
a game, it shouldn't count.
Yeah, then,
But
Then
if it
everything
actually did,
then
no.
everything in SIO that happened
okay,
doesn't count.
so your body still reacts the same way it would in real life. You still,
if it still reacted the exact same way, then I guess.
I mean, no, it's the exact same thing. Your body, if you were embarrassed being naked in real life, then you'd be embarrassed being naked in the game.
Because it's in your mind.
Yeah.
Fair point.
There we go. How did we get started on that?
He took issue with Sinon taking issue at Kirito.
Yeah.
I still find it kind of funny. I don't know, I have a weird mind when it comes to like that. It's just kind of funny that it's like, oh, it's all embarrassing and all that. It's just funny to me.
Wait, does that bring us
It makes
to
sense.
the next point
I
about
don't understand why. It's just
why they made
still
him-
kind of funny to me.
Oh, we can do that though.
Okay, let's do that now. Like that actually kind of brings it to the next point. Is
What was the director's reasoning for making Kirito look like a girl?
Wow, I just
Like,
my time
what
was
went
kind
through
of-
his mind? Was he just like,
Well, see,
you know what?
it was-
I want to be able to fantasize about Kirito, but I can't do that. He's a dude. How can I do this? Got it. Make GGO.
Okay, so
His wife
okay,
must
so-
be like, buddy, you're weird. Maybe she
like,
cosplay.
am I the only one that thought like he looked like an adult Yui?
I think that was the point, Joe.
Well, like, basically the reason Reki Kawahara stated was that, like, he had been made, like, in the first books it talks about how he and his cousin were mistaken for twin sisters because apparently he was kind of effeminate looking. And he just wanted to make a giant joke out of that, apparently.
Well, apparently Sugu from the age of 12 had boobs the size of watermelons.
Yeah,
so-
seriously, like,
I don't get how they could get confused.
I love Japan. It makes no sense. It makes
like-
0 sense.
How could you get them confused? Because if we're going at that rate, it's just like she would have had to been different looking in previous years.
Can we get back to the original subject?
What was the original subject?
The original subject is why did Kirito look like a girl? The reason, okay,
John
so the reason
on Twitter. Thank you, Last Robin.
Okay, so the reason it stated for in-game why he ended up with that model is because apparently if you transfer over to GGO from a different game, the more hours you have logged into your ammo sphere, or in Kirito's case, his nerve gear, or his account or
it
whatever.
gives you a rare skin.
If it gives you he'd been logged in for like
rarest skin.
he'd been logged in for like 20,000 hours or something like that. So he basically
2 years.
Yeah. He has more than 2 years worth of login time because he was also in the beta. If you remember that. So basically, it automatically gave him the rarest model. Basically.
Also, here's a question: why did he reset his stats at the end of season 1? It's like, no, dude. If you're an actual gamer, you don't want
17,000 hours.
Oh my gosh!
Goodness gracious. So okay, so like almost
17,520 hours.
Oh, by the way, we do have another meme.
Oh, by the way, this scene, remember?
Yeah.
Every time you draw the sword,
Each time you draw this sword, remember me in your heart. And in
Because she did actually like save the sword.
I love that face so awesome it makes.
oh my goodness, I love it. Thanks, Robin, by the way.
But yes, the Excalibur from Konosuba. Yep, that's definitely what she's referring to.
That's so
Fools.
lewd.
No. Konosuba, not Soul Eater.
I know,
Konosuba.
but still. Like, I remember, like, I saw this one thing.
Yes, he does reset his stats at the end of season 1.
Yeah.
And he's
totally.
like, I want to be a.
I want to start from scratch, basically.
Yeah, he's like, I want to go through Ironclad all over again from the beginning, like I did the first time. And this time, I'm gonna win. Yeah.
I mean, if that was going to be the end of the series,
Bye,
I could have
Last
seen
Robin.
it. I mean, if that was the end of the series, I could have seen it happening, but it wasn't, so.
What's funny is that all of his stuff is still insanely high.
I like how they
That's
get.
because ALO is skill-based.
Who is happy
And
when
his
they
skills
got
are just
their
so off
house
the charts
back?
because of his time in
I
SIO.
was happy when they got their house back.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, that was really good.
I was like, yay! But
That scene was very well done.
I have a feeling that Akihito Kaiba is still there. That because he transferred the Cardinal system there,
Well, it was the world
that
seed.
because he saved as the last boss there, that part of his consciousness is still there. That's just my hunch.
It was the world seed that created that entire thing. And
Wouldn't that be funny if that's how he took over the world? He's just like, ah, suckers! Made it on a global scale after you.
okay.
Can we just take a minute to
question.
acknowledge SIO Abridged season ending where it's like, so why'd you even do this in the first place? I don't even remember anymore. Are you freaking serious? Oh my god, no!
How stupid would that be?
No, I did this because of Metacredit. Like, the website? I was like, the whole...
Few people die.
Hey, look, Joe Clown's here. Hi, Joe.
Hey, Joe, what's up?
Can I just actually make something about the
Yeah.
new movie? What do you guys think about AR in general, like augmented reality?
That would be dope. That would be dope.
I don't think that's actually going to become a thing.
Just a quick little thing. Just a little quick. I'm not going to go into this deep. Like, we should just not go into this deep.
Like, are we talking about bringing it IRL?
Quick little like, what would you think?
Joe,
about
that's
it?
actually already a thing.
Really?
Yeah,
Augmented reality?
There's like a paintball arena thing where you do is you put on like a
But
headgear.
like, I'm talking like on a worldwide scale. Like, you can just take it wherever you go.
Oh, where like if as soon as you put it on, the thing why that won't work is because cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. And you just accidentally hit someone.
And also,
Kayaba, not Katana. Katana is Skynet. Oh, okay. Kayaba is Skynet. Confirmed. Yes, Kayaba is Skynet.
but anyway, what's the next point?
Okay, let's go back to the point. How do we feel about Yuki? And
Yuki?
what happened?
Yuki and what happened?
Yuki's.
Yep.
What's funny is that
AIDS is hilarious. Ha ha ha.
No, it's not.
I'm kidding.
when people are like this show is AIDS.
But
Do you know what's funny? You can sleep
Yes
with.
and no.
Do you know what's great is that you can sleep with her in Hollow Realization. I don't know. It's great.
Anyway,
It's just like I have virtual AIDS now. Never. You're not on the podcast.
other from the really dark.
I'm not
jokes
okay
we're
with
just
this for the
making,
record.
It's part of
Yuki's
the game.
I avoid those conversations
And-
like the plague.
Like the plague.
Yuki's end was probably the most depressing thing in the series so far.
I would second
In my
it.
opinion,
I would
no.
second it to Sinon's backstory.
But
I mean,
no, I'm
like-
with Max. I think that her story is sadder.
Like, just because Yuki, just her ending with everybody there and surrounding her and just. It's just heart wrenching to watch.
It is, but I thought it was a good ending. I'm talking like
Jeremy
her
Lake, right?
her backstory.
Jeremy Lee is the voice actress for Asuna, right?
Yeah.
She finally has a speech that didn't make me want to shoot myself.
Yeah, she actually does a really good job. Another thing about how
Unlike Lucy.
Asuna in the second season. I loved Asuna in the second season. First season, I didn't really like her that insane much. I liked her, but not really that much.
Huh. I will if I can, Gino Clone. I will try. I will mod the game. I will make it happen. I'm kidding. That's messed up.
No, that's just an enjoyable character, but in the second one, she has more of a open heart, I guess you can say. She's more human-like.
Wait, even Seven in Rainbow?
So,
What?
Huh.
That's messed up.
wait, what? All of them?
All of them.
That's great.
That explains why the calories so big.
Moving on.
No, but yeah.
Wait,
Her
the bottom
endings-
line is that
That honestly is one of the things that-
teleprompter's dictation, you jerk, best one.
And of course, there's also the credits in the last episode, though.
Oh, that could
Just like the funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I think her ending is probably the most depressing. Also, her kind of backstory is really.
No, but it's
depressing.
like kind of sad because she's like.
Okay. Yeah. Backstory to backstory. I think Yuki's is more depressing because like
she saw.
she had no chance.
Everyone, she had never tried a
She
chance.
had
She was
no chance.
born.
Yep.
Like
And it's
Even
just-
though she was like super happy and optimistic, you know.
she saw everyone she loved die, from her mother to then was it her sister then her mother?
it was her
mother-
father, her mother, then her
Then
sister.
And then it's just like
Her sister like went like I think shortly after SAO.
yeah, something like that. But it was just hard to watch. Also, there's also the character in general, which doesn't she teach Asuna the Mother's Audio,
Yep.
which is her original sword skill, which
Yep.
is a 12-hit combo,
11 hit.
11-hit combo.
Yes, I am with you, Joe Clone. I am
which,
with you.
What do you say?
I
I'm
like
telling
that they alluded that Yuki was a Christian. Yep,
Yes.
because J-BAPs are a thing. They were screwed over by the Catholics. Good job, Catholics. History.
Also,
I feel like that's gonna come back to bite us someday.
yeah,
Wait, can you sleep
Lost
with the other
song.
AI unit? Yes, you can.
wait, I would.
I love that's what they're asking.
Can we move away from that? That subject
Let's
makes
go,
me
let's-
real. Just for the record, that subject makes me really uncomfortable.
No, they're talking about what's her name? The
Straya.
purple-haired one. No, not Straya, but the other one.
Yuki?
No, the other one. Yuki's not an AI.
Oh.
Yuki's an AI. Oh my gosh.
Wait, there's.
That's kind of messed
Oh,
up.
God.
No,
Oh.
it's not. It's called abusing
Oh,
AI.
wait, the elf? The elf?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Yes.
that just reminds me of the AI thing when they made her like the camera thing, so she could like walk her.
Premiere. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Not Premiere. Dang it. Premiere.
Premiere.
Whatever.
Oh, she has blue hair, not purple hair.
No, but I'm
Jesus.
Catholic. I'm sorry, Joe
So-
Clone. That's just history.
Wait, Joe.
I don't have anything
We
against modern day
discussed this,
Catholics.
John.
We have nothing against modern Catholics. We have a thing
We have
against
friends and we have cousins that
like
are
when they would
Catholics.
do like indulgences and stuff like that. Back when like there was a lot of problems in the Roman Catholic Church and like
How did we get into this?
because we're talking about how Yui was a Catholic.
Yuki.
I'm Baptist. Peace be with you. Peace, man.
Yui.
Yui. We have
Yui.
nothing against Catholics, by the way. Just
Let's put that. Yeah, let's put that out there.
Yeah.
Okay, but no. Anyway, I'm gonna finish my thought really quickly.
Go for it.
There's also the one scene where it's like they had like the camera on Austin's shoulder.
Yeah.
That was also kind of depressing. When like they went to her old house, it's like okay. That kind of like bashes my heart even more a little bit, just a tad. Because it kind of makes you feel more and more towards the character, and then when the time she does pass, and then when she tries to get away from Austin, so Austin doesn't feel.
A lot of people requested me to do an alternate ending to that, where Kirito basically hijacks the Mediki Void and like basically does a Kayaba, and like copies her brain to the.
I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either because that's a classic fan fiction mistake that a lot of people make. They just want to use it to save everybody.
No,
you can't do that.
Well, what I'm saying is like even if it was
great end for me,
even if it was, if let's say this was real and like one of us was dying of cancer, I wouldn't want to be like, well, I want to jack your memory because I can have them forever. No, let them die. It's their time to go.
Yeah, just.
She wanted to go be with her mother and her sister and her dad.
And also it makes that ending kind of... I'm just saying this my thing here. Her ending was, my opinion, just...
Yes.
Just
out of like...
heart-wrenching and just perfect.
In all of like... in cinematography in general, I found her death to be very, very well done.
That was actually well done, in my opinion, in the series.
Sachi's death? Come on, don't tell me that didn't wrench your dread.
I wasn't done yet with the thought. But
okay.
Yeah, other than Sachi, of course. But Sachi's death, honestly, I didn't really feel much for the character until the winter part.
Until
when
the
he
end
got the message.
Oh,
that I'm like.
In Hollow Fragment, you see that he still has that message crystal with him.
I would not doubt that he didn't at the very end.
Oh yeah, same here.
But that's what kind of was like heart wrenching. That one like message, like that is what kind of made me feel.
Joe Clone, you make me
happy
happy
for that entire scene.
What did Joe Clone do?
I didn't care at all for that entire guild, really, until that one message.
In my current rewrite of S, I might have like when the castle's crumbling stuff. I might have it where he takes out the crystal and plays it.
Okay, so there's two things that we'd like to address from Giratina Origin. He brings up two things. They kind of hinted that Yuki could be a lesbian. No, they didn't.
They were joking.
They were joking? I don't even know when they hinted.
Remember, because Yuki was like, I wish my house didn't have to get torn down and stuff. And Austin was like, well, if you and I got married, then I could buy the house in your name, and then we could just preserve it.
Oh yeah. And Sachi's death wasn't effective.
Excuse you?
So I say if you've seen the show, that is arguable. If you read the books, not
arguable.
Well, it was effective with the message. That's what I was saying. Is that it wasn't effective in just her death. Because you don't really feel much for the character.
If you go back and watch her death again after having seen the message, then it's like...
it hits you hard.
Yeah.
I like how they did in the books, how it's like, it's something that, like, it just happens, and then, like, you know it happens, but then when you actually, like, read out the story of what happens and how it changed Kirito, because you already know how it changed him, but then when you read the story, you're like, this is why he is the way he is.
Yep.
Alright, but what's the next, oh wait, I forgot you. What do you think about Yuki's demise, I guess?
Like I kind of already said, like, out of all cinematography that I've seen, hers is one of the best deaths that I've ever witnessed.
Whose?
Yuki's.
Yuki's?
Like her death and virtual funeral. That was very well done.
That was Kimi no Nawa was tearjerker. I'd say, but the thing is,
Kimi no Nawa wasn't really a tearjerker in my opinion.
when you watch it the second time, it is.
All right, what's our next discussion point?
Tearjerker's Clan.
No,
I
saw what Clan Ad's about. You're an imbecile.
Have you watched it?
I don't want to watch it because I'm not 12 or a girl. Okay, what was the better books or show? What was better, books or show? For a second season.
For a second season?
I've heard books are better.
Actually, we haven't actually gotten the other books. We haven't gotten the Monsters of Starting.
I need to get. I'll get those at some point, but honestly, for this one, it's almost a tie.
For me, I'd say show because I haven't read the books. I've only read that manga right there.
Okay.
And I liked it, but the show pulled off a lot better than the manga did.
I love
like
you,
the show did Sinon's flashbacks a lot better, I felt like.
Yeah. Okay, so they want Q&A
which are very...
We're almost done.
We're almost done. Are we almost done?
Yeah, we're almost done.
Okay. So, like, the show did the flashbacks very, very well. I felt.
Yeah.
In the book, like I read the books after I'd seen the show, and while I was reading the books, I could see like what was happening in the anime in my head as I was reading it, and I was but like if I had just read the books by myself, I kind of
Inspector.
Like, kind of would have. I don't know that it would have come across quite as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
here, let me do a quick one because you haven't read the books, have you?
I've read a lot of the manga online.
Okay. So
I've read the Mother's Rosario arc actual manga, and that's weird because they haven't released a physical form yet.
They released the light novel
for
Not the
for the manga.
manga.
okay.
Sorry, progressive, not a.
Books are better than the anime. Yeah, you're right on that. You already know. So in the books, suspense was a lot more. Character development was better. Flashbacks, reasoning for character actions. The humor between like Kirito and Sinon was a lot less flirty and a lot more like like she would get like really pissed off and it was really funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the characters' emotions were conveyed a lot better in the novels, I will say. But I'm going to disagree with you. I think the show did the flashbacks better.
No. Okay.
There's also
we
the
agree to disagree.
Fair enough.
Okay.
the plot
So
holes, which the British series making
Q&A time. Woo!
But 1 second. But definitely, both are great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely both are. If you haven't seen the show, watch it. If you haven't read the books, read them. I've read the manga, some of the manga, and the manga is actually pretty good.
Not for FNAF! You're hilarious.
What's that?
Nothing. Okay, apparently the books are better than the anime. Isn't that always the case? Not for FNAF.
Oh, that's a
Okay.
phrase.
Yeah. So...
Alright, what do we got for Q&A?
Question. Who is the biggest a-hole in the show?
Well, we all know that answer.
We do? Well, Joe Clone answered Sugua.
She's not the
Sugo?
She's not the biggest.
Todd Havercorn's character?
Todd Havercorn's character.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Sugo.
Yeah,
Sugo,
Sugo.
yeah, by far.
Yeah, absolutely. Todd
He did
Havercorn
that
himself
really
in an
well,
interview, he was like, my favorite moment of the series is where Sugo gets thrashed.
Yeah, he did a really good job with that character, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He said that he was uncomfortable with him.
Oh,
He was,
yeah.
he was
I
like,
would
he was
be
like, this is
uncomfortable
like
with
the,
that
he was like, this is the second slimiest character I've ever played.
He's played some really weird characters.
He's played weird characters.
He's
yeah.
played a lot of characters.
What
He's played
type
in One
type
Piece.
of character has he not played? That's the question.
He played like
Um,
these cat.
He hasn't played a girl
pirates.
yet.
I don't think he ever will.
Like he played.
He doesn't
like-
have the right voice for it.
I'm not kidding about this. He played cat pirates.
He can play
That's
in One
amazing.
Piece.
I'm not kidding.
If they made ReZero a dub, I would want him to play Felix. Then he could be
Wait.
the joke. Biggest jerk, probably Godfrey the role player.
Took me a few
Godfrey, the role player.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Godfrey
I'm
the role
pray tell. Haha, that worked out for you. Yeah, I do not care for you.
Okay. Let's see. Who do I, yeah, it's Sugo.
That's
That's
kind of an easy question.
Okay, I'd say after Sugo, well, then you just have...
After Sugo is Akihiko Kayaba.
Yeah. Well, actually, you know what? I think Akihiko Kayaba may be worse.
No.
Because on one hand, you have 2,000... No, how many murders do we have?
About 4,000.
4,000 murders, right? So, genocide.
Okay, yeah.
That would be like comparing Hitler to...
Okay, and then Sugo takes over 300 of those that have already been through that living hell and experiments on their brains.
That would be like comparing
Everyone
Hitler
from
to
Laughing
O.J.
Coffin
Simpson.
Guild.
Guys, no, I got the comparison. Hitler to O.J. Simpson. Who's worse?
Ooh.
Hitler.
Hitler, yeah.
Okay.
It's Hitler.
They're both
No,
pretty bad,
Kayaba
though.
didn't go out for a war of extermination.
Whatever.
He
But
killed... He's still genocide.
Yeah.
in my opinion,
Well, actually, no, it's not genocide, because that genocide implies that...
I think I would hate Sugo more than
the most
than
a-hole
Heathcliff.
character in the entire. Well,
Yeah,
as a character
well, you would
is-
hate him because he's... Joe, just because
Kayaba's a
they're...
sociopath. Sugo is downright evil.
Okay, so just because they're a bad guy doesn't make them a bad guy. A lot of bad people are nice people. They're charismatic. That's what makes them so evil.
I think all of the entire Laughing Coffin Guild.
Ooh.
Kuradil. Who's Kuradil?
Kuradil?
Oh, Kuradil.
The creeper that was like trying to like stalk Asuna and Kyoto killed him.
That guy. That's what's his name. I'm like, yeah, him.
He's
He's
Josh from
probably one of the biggest a-holes as well.
What's that?
Kifka. Like Kifka level insanity. Who's Kifka?
Kifka?
Kifka. That name is so familiar. Where do I know that name?
What anime is that from?
Kifka.
It's Kifka.
No, that's Kifka.
That's Kifka. Yeah.
Okay, mentally unstable.
That sounds so familiar.
On, but high strung. Yeah, Kifka sounds so familiar.
Attack on Titan.
No,
not even close.
it's not Attack on Titan.
I would know if it was Attack on Titan.
Fair enough.
I've seen both seasons and read all the manga. I would know if it was a person named Kifka on that show.
Fair enough.
Really
What else do we have for Q&A?
Guys, we need more Q&A.
We also need to talk about
Okay, so yeah, this next
My Hero
couple
Academia.
My Hero Academia. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we forgot to talk about that. What do we think about My Hero Academia episode 1? You guys, as we know, we decided we're going to start watching it as a group. We recommend that you guys watch it, so we can go along. Kifka from Final Fantasy VI. Okay.
Oh!
I don't know. I know Kifka from something else. Okay.
That's who that is.
Back to the thing. So we're watching My Hero Academia. We would like you guys to watch it with us, so that we can discuss it all as a group. You can go along. You can put in questions about what we think of it. A lot of you have watched it already, considering it's like 2 years old.
When does the episode come out? I just can't forget about that.
It comes out tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow? Okay.
For dub, because we're stupid. I put one up earlier. I think we answered that one. Here, so Joe, what did you think? What do we think?
I thought it was very. It's been a while since I've seen an anime that grabs my attention. This one definitely has. It's like
I agree.
I like the whole superhero normal population reversed.
Yeah.
It's it's very it's quirky. I mean that kind of seems like a I'm not even trying to do a play on words here, but that's the only thing that I could think of to describe it.
Pause. We're talking the first season only. We will eventually get to second season, but we're starting from the very beginning. We're going to do episode by episode, unless it's kind of like a 2-part episode type thing. So, yeah.
We all need to watch in the same room together.
Yeah, so we can enjoy it. Okay, back to conversation.
Yeah, continue? Sorry.
I like the voice acting. I'm watching it in dub. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sub's actually really good, actually. I'm actually surprised how good that sub was.
In any case, I was like the main superhero guy. I was like, oh, it's Armstrong from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I love this guy.
Konosuba. Yes, you watch it, Garatina.
And he's kind of playing the same character so far. It seems like to me. But I don't know. It's kind of. I'm interested to see how this kid is gonna try and level the playing field.
I think Konosuba had the best sub ever.
I don't know if he's.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but back to the thing. Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna get a hold of some gadgets or something, or if he's gonna figure out how to turn himself into a superhero. I'm curious to see where this goes. So that hasn't happened for a while.
Oh yeah, because it's only episode 1.
Second episode.
I've only seen the first episode.
Yeah, so next week we'll talk about number 2.
Yep.
So
actually, on Wednesday we'll talk about.
So we might have to do more than one episode a week though, because it's pretty long.
How long is it?
12 episodes a season, dude.
And then 24 episodes a second.
Yes.
So the second season has 15 episodes now.
Oh, it's a light novel. Wait, the Mega Chrono remake will be done in first person. Okay, we got another question.
What's that?
Will the Omega Chronicles remake be done in first person or third person of view when revised?
So far it's only third person. I think I'm gonna keep it that way because
I hate first person.
You hate first person?
I love reading in first.
Wait,
person,
are you doing first or third?
I hate writing in first person.
Okay, so the reason they're probably asking this is because Red Swords and Shattered Fragment is being done in first person for the most part. There's been a couple of scenes where I do third person, but first person's only been reserved for Mataris, the main character. I've done third person for most of my writing career. It's what I'm most comfortable with, and I feel like it's my stronger suit. So I'm gonna stick with that. Maybe some scenes I'll do first person, but I doubt it because I'd rather keep up with consistency for my book series.
Well, what you could do, is because he has telekinesis.
He has psychokinetics, so both telepathy and telekinesis.
Okay, yeah. It's that whenever he can read everybody's thoughts, So technically it's still first person, but at some point in the book, he should have his powers removed or something blocking them, and it would be kind of interesting. He's like, I don't know what you think. Kind of interesting. I don't know.
That is an interesting idea. I kind of had an idea similar to that, but we'll see.
And soul resonance.
No soul resonance.
Yeah, I kind of have that in which I'm still rewriting KD program. I've almost kind of finished rewriting the overview of it because I'm rewriting some of the story plots and stuff like that. Because some of it I didn't like, some of it I liked a lot. You know the deal.
Yeah.
But
I ever?
The second book, I know exactly how I'm starting that.
My Hero Academia, what were your thoughts on the first episode?
Mine? I've never been transferred to the show that quickly, except for Attack on Titan.
I think Gigook actually described it as the perfect anime at some point.
No.
No?
That was
Described
Konosuba.
Konosuba.
Oh,
No,
okay.
actually,
Both are perfect.
he described Konosuba and Kimi no Na as the perfect anime.
They're two
Yeah.
great things.
Which Konosuba is the perfect anime.
Kim, watch it. Watch Konosuba. It's
Watch it.
great comedy. Has actually pretty good fight scenes in it too.
Mm-hmm.
And the animation's fantastic and Megami.
And
Anyway,
Megami. Explosion!
Psycho.
And Chimotsuke.
Chimosuke. But yeah, honestly, the first episode of it was it was good. I mean, I loved it.
So how's life? It's terrible. I hate
And
myself, Gamer Inspector.
If you don't know this,
I'm getting married on Friday. Next Friday.
And if you don't know this, I'm on the second season, on the 15th episode. So I'm
They
already
need
all caught up.
Coming Season 3.
So that'll
Are
be
you talking about
coming up.
Konosuba or My Hero
No,
Academia?
we're talking about My Hero.
No.
Academia.
How far are you into it?
We're both
Into
the
My
same.
Hero Academia?
We're both
Same
same.
one.
So you're on the
I've
second
been
season?
keeping
You're already
it-
on the second season?
Johan, I've been
we're both
keeping
keeping
it
it
up longer than he has. Like, I was, like, up to date.
I forgot about it for a while.
Yeah, he likes binge watching. So I thought the first episode, honestly, to me was kind of boring. Like, I like the character. Like, they make you feel bad for him and everything. And you're like, oh, you know, this really sucks. How are they going to turn this around? And then you watch the second episode, and then you binge watch the show in about a day.
Okay.
It's a pretty good show. It picks up pace.
And I also
Right
bought the
through.
manga, the first 2 volumes of it, and
What mangas haven't you bought?
Yes, we shall make a ship
That's a good
between
question.
Mataris and Gladys. Do it, Gamer Inspector.
But I
Write
honestly
a fan fiction about it. A dirty one.
Don't encourage him.
no, but I own a lot.
Also, I disapprove of this very strongly.
I would say one of the books I own because he's read tidbits of it during when I was talking to my friends during Gary's mod. He read some tidbits from it, and it's an interesting book.
We should make an anime.
With
If
what
we had
money?
all the time in the world,
And all the money.
all the time,
the money.
all the money, I would love to make an anime.
I would absolutely make my book series into an anime.
Yeah, I think that would be probably the best format for them. No, Gamer Inspector, no, you started the trade. It's not going to stop.
What did you do?
Nothing. I also wanted to say I really enjoy reading your... Aaron said, I also wanted to say I really enjoy reading your work. It really helped me with my writing to create a comic book, then to transition over into animation, so thank you.
You're welcome, dude.
You're not welcome, because I didn't do anything.
I'll be releasing a couple of chapters like before the wedding, so look forward to that.
We should do like funny reenactments of them one day. I'll need to know about
Funny
the epilogue
reenactments of what? My fanfictions?
of fan fictions or of whatever.
Okay.
I'll need to know about the epilogue soon. I've been writing the Fire Sword Faded Incursion for a while. Cool.
Like I said, dude, I'll message me after the podcast is over, and I'll respond to you with details that you need to know.
Okay, I'm sorry, Gamer Inspector. I didn't mean to take it that far. I was joking.
Wait, what did you do?
I didn't do anything.
What Gamer Inspector? What did?
He said just had a thought and was Taurus face to face with Gladys, and then I was like, yes. And then he's like, take something I loved and twisting it into destruction, just like James Halliday's Easter egg gun. Ready Player One. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not being serious at all, by the way. I think that type of stuff is like bad. Like when Joseph has like stuff that could be like, you know, interpret that. I actually haven't looked at Joseph's work in like 2 years because when he was at the beginning of writing Legend of Korra, I kept on being like,
that was a year ago.
okay, that was like a year ago. I was like, that's an innuendo. That could be taken.
And
like
I didn't
that.
even know what I was.
That could be. And I'm like, Joe, you're on that corner.
He was helping me with my phrasing. That's
Also,
the term,
speaking
right?
of starting trends, do I even need to ask Joe what I've been asking for the past couple of weeks?
Wait, what? Who asked this?
Frozen marshmallows. 1 minute. I don't know. Ask him. I have no idea what it means.
No, it's not happening.
Oh yeah, Joseph's gonna watch Moana.
No, I'm not.
Hey Becca, Joseph's watching Moana,
Yeah.
right?
I just kind of forgot about this.
See, Becca
What?
said yay.
Turn that off.
Oh yeah.
He's eating frozen marshmallows, by
The
the way.
plot.
I actually want to try this. I'm kind of warm.
Yeah.
They taste like Lucky Charms.
Sick. That basically is Lucky Charms.
Yeah,
What the heck?
Marshmallows to you.
It's like a Lucky Charm.
That's actually not bad.
Yep.
Thanks, dude.
Moana.
Anyway,
No game, dude.
about
Not happening.
Totally gonna happen.
I wouldn't have see if they can get this as well. But what is your view on plot twists? Plot twists and cliffhangers.
I live on those things, dude. I use them all the time.
Joe Clone, he hasn't seen Moana.
Because the ending of the program is kind of
The end of what?
the book I wrote. Bit of an a-hole move what I did. Because
Hey, readers, real quick. Put in the comments, what do you think of all my cliffhangers? Just curious.
I want to know.
Also, guys, you should watch Another if you like plot twists.
Oh yeah, fantastic show by the way.
Yeah.
I got him to watch it.
And it's not gore porn. It's actually a creepy show.
Yeah, it was creepy. I mean, that show got to me. And there's also Hiroshi. There's also Hiroshi. There's nothing in this.
Nothing spilled.
Good. Good.
No, but Hiroshi also is full of plot twists and just insane things. Because both seasons, like, it explains everything. It's weird how they did it, but... Or when they cry is what's the English style of it.
I'm trying to step, like, plot twists have never been a super strong point of mine. I'm trying to step in my game with that lately.
I've been good with plot twists. I don't know why.
But cliffhangers I do all the time.
I mean,
Okay,
What's up?
okay. He loves
What?
cliffhangers. He feeds off the readers' tears from them. Curse you cliffhangers, just end the chapter on a good note for once.
I have!
Cliffhangers are very annoying and engaging.
The way
They keep people coming back.
Cliffhangers
my,
are a love-hate relationship with
Hey, you guys are still here, right?
Which I agree with.
I enjoy cliffhangers. It makes
Who
me
said
want
that?
to know what happened, Aaron.
Thanks,
I
Aaron.
agree. Like, cliffhangers makes me want to keep going into the story.
Yeah,
but the
but
way
I
it
use them.
ended the book is specifically made for another book.
Game Inspector, you're my father. Oh my goodness.
I can't say how it
See,
ended.
If
I
it
might
comes,
change it, but
if it comes to the end of a series,
you can't.
I will not
no
have a cliffhanger.
No cliffhanger in the series. That's something I don't like.
No. Like, the Inheritance Cycle is like the one book series that like kind of gets away with that, in my opinion. It's like like spoilers for the Inheritance Cycle for those of you that haven't seen it.
No,
What?
we're not spoiling that.
Fine. Never mind then. But all I'll say is that it's the one book series that kind of gets away with a cliffhanger, and I say kind of.
I need to finish that series. I've read the first 2 books, maybe 3. I don't remember.
There's 4 books total.
Yeah, I've read like
Okay.
3.
Personally, if you end the whole entire story on a cliffhanger, that's BS. If you have
Yes.
chapters,
Yep.
if you have them between the chapters, I agree with them.
Yeah, that's my words exactly.
But when it comes to the way I ended it, it's like the way I ended it's dark. I mean, I ended in a very dark.
But it's
way.
definitive.
But it literally the last line because in the huge series is always about. Do you know what a Leviathan is, right?
Yes, it's
Yes,
a dragon.
It's a dragon.
Yeah. In this series, everything is basically in humanoid
Do you
form.
even
Basically,
read the Bible?
but can't continue.
Do you even read the
No, I
Bible?
just take religious things and twist and turn them my own liking. But and those things in the series I made very powerful. I mean, up there with Lucius was the main character, and
Oh,
he
boy.
is very powerful. And there's one Leviathan that was locked up in a cell. Basically, it was like a separate reality, kind of like a fake purgatory.
It's like a pocket dimension jail thing.
Kind of like a fake purgatory
Okay.
in a way, and.
Oh shoot!
I can see
That-
that he's probably angry about that.
And something happens, and the ending happens, and the last line is Leviathan, and that's it. That's where.
Oh, great.
I just said plot twist.
And literally, it's just like
What's up? Plot twist, you're Gilgamesh? Okay, sure,
no,
sure.
but literally the entire scene. This is like probably the most detailed scene I've ever done, and I've edited this so many times before actually finishing and printing the book out
Thank you.
into physical form, and that scene took me, I think, 2 to 4 weeks to write, and this is about 12 pages long. I mean, this is a short scene, but it's so detailed, and it's brutal. I mean, literally, I describe it with like blood painting the walls,
Ooh.
and it's brutal. I mean, like I would say,
See, my books, like, if I had my way, like, my
There
Dragon Roar would have been more violent than I was allowed to publish it, but not that level.
but the reason that I did that is because the reason I did that bloody is to show how brutal that character actually
is. Is that level of brutality a common thing in your story?
Not that brutal. It's brutal. I mean, like, it's graphic, but it's not that, like, violent where it's, like, literally blood and guts are everywhere in this hallway.
If you want to give extra emphasis to the brutality of that, then try and use that kind of scene sparingly.
Oh, that only scene that's in the entire series is like that. Except for one other scene, but that's during, during one of the main characters'
I'm putting these back in.
death scene. But basically, that entire scene was... even to me, was a bit sadistic from my own, like... I mean, like, that was a brutal scene, but again, it's to show off how dark and brutal this unknown person is.
You're just so edgy, aren't you?
Unknown creature is. And you get to know...
living on the edge.
And, of course, every kind of design the character.
Where are they?
Okay, can I just say real quick about how I feel about plot twist?
What?
That they're good, but you can't end every single episode with them. Or if you're gonna finish a show, you don't end it with the cliffhanger. Okay? If you leave it open-ended, BS. Finish it.
And of course, if you're gonna write a book, you're gonna have to finish it no matter what. In my opinion.
Yeah, don't piss everybody off.
And the Katie program, the problem is I don't know how I'm gonna write. I mean, I'm definitely gonna write 2, maybe 3. The problem is like,
what show would you say has like the perfect ending in that case?
Perfect ending?
Perfect ending.
Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
If you watch it not on Netflix. If you watch it on Netflix, it's the most enraging
It
thing.
just ends before the 5th volume.
Yeah.
I was so mad about that.
And I watched it on Kiss Anime.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Not Tokyo Ghoul. Perfect ending, huh?
Last Airbender cartoon for me.
I need to finish this. I haven't fully watched the entire series all the way through.
I have the entire... You're going to watch some of that before you leave here.
Yeah, I need to.
Maybe Fuka, maybe your Angel Beats, maybe...
Oh, Angel Beats is a good ending.
Yeah.
Clanad also is a pretty good ending.
No one cares about Clanad.
It's a good show!
It's for little girls.
Wow, there's some ballsy little girls.
Yes, they aren't.
Because that's a depressing show. I mean, literally just breaks your soul.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys have any shows that you think have like the perfect
Gravity
ending?
Falls says that.
Never heard of
That was canceled, wasn't it?
Oh, sorry, no. Yeah, they just said pretty much Gravity Falls.
Yeah, it was canceled like stupidly bad. Bad placement. And I've heard that I've heard it's a great show and I liked some of it.
We should probably tell them what's happening over the next couple
Wow,
weeks.
Yeah.
Chris is here.
Mr. Chris Critic, hello, what's up? Hi, Chris. Becca says hi.
Becca, you're...
We told you can't talk! Anyway. Do
okay.
it. End my suffering!
Okay, so what's happening over the next couple weeks? So I'm getting married a week from today, and I'm super happy about it. So what's going to happen for that is obviously we're not going to be doing the podcast on Friday night next week. We are, however, going to be doing a Wednesday night podcast.
Gamer Inspector is willing to cave in on something.
What?
He says, if you don't watch Moana, at least watch Gravity Falls.
You like Gravity Falls a lot.
I'll take a look at it.
You like it a lot, it's actually pretty good.
Yep, it was canceled, but it ended very well, though.
Really?
GGO Mataris confirmed.
How was an Adventure Time canceled, though? Or was it over? I don't know.
Okay, as I was saying, so this Wednesday we have our friend Northern Warrior coming in. He's one of the people that watches the podcast. He's also a Patreon donor. He's going to be here for our Wednesday night podcast, where we're going to be discussing Dragon Roar as well as the Omega Chronicles and the rewrite that it's undergoing right now.
Wait, is it going to be Bruni and Pomegranate?
Yes.
Okay.
We have another guest star coming in who is actually from out of the country.
Pomegranate? No, we shall just refer to him as
We'll
Pomegranate.
refer to him as Pomegranate until he gets here. But so Northern Warrior and Pomegranate will be joining us for. He's gonna be pissed when we show him this.
He's going to be like, I'm not coming anymore. Staying up.
He already bought his plane ticket, so.
Yeah.
So yeah, they'll be joining us for Wednesday night, and that'll be our weekly podcast. And then I don't get back until 2 Fridays from now from my honeymoon. So what we're gonna do is while Pomegranate and Northern Warrior are here, we're gonna do a pre-recorded podcast, And when I return, which will be the Friday night, I will upload it in place of our usual Friday night podcast. So that way we at least can keep going over the next couple of weeks without too much of an interruption.
And also, maybe I'll vlog the wedding or something.
Him and Max will probably take a video and I'll post it on YouTube later.
Yeah, something like that.
Shall I wear a suit?
You
want to.
don't need to. I am.
It's formal casual.
Because I have a suit.
I'm
You
wearing-
haven't worn it in years.
Does it fit you?
I doubt it, but still.
Oh my goodness.
I have one with the pockets in the middle.
Dude, you wore that in like 6th grade. It
That is
doesn't
not
fit
going to fit
anymore.
you.
Oh, no way. But still, I have more suits. I mean, like, I have my brother's suits.
How did regular show end? With a bad acid trip ending.
Regular show.
For
Regular
Fullmetal
show.
Alchemist.
What?
Or-
The regular show.
No,
Oh.
it's called
Oh, the literal
show.
regular show. Oh. I have no idea.
The regular show is
Bad.
based off of an acid trip a guy had.
Literally.
So, the trip ended. That's what happened.
Sounds about right. So, yeah, so sorry in advance for any inconvenience this causes to the schedule. We'll be sure to put up postings on Twitter and Facebook and all that. So that way we make sure the message is heard this time. But I don't know, you guys have anything else to add?
Oh, we finally got Max's graphics card.
I got a new graphics card. I installed it. So,
So
I'll
hopefully
be
Pharratz
fixing
Entertainment
that.
will be in business soon.
I'll be trying to download the recording software from NVIDIA. Hopefully they're like, hey, have fun.
Yeah, they're gonna screw us over again knowing them.
And NVIDIA likes me. It's kind of funny. Like, I get like actual emails straight from NVIDIA. It's like, hey, you want this coupon code? For no reason.
Okay, it's morphin time apparently.
It's what?
It's morphin time.
Morphin time?
It's morphin.
What is that even?
That's either Animorphs or Power Rangers.
It's Power Rangers.
I
it's
think
Power
the
Rangers.
Animorphs.
I think it's Power Rangers.
Oh, yeah, that is
Power
Power
Rangers.
Rangers.
Flip phones. I loved it when they had the flip phones. That made me so happy. They're like, oh my gosh, man, never have I seen someone. Yes, we're gonna try doing Portal 2.
Go
Don't
try.
you worry.
What we might do.
Well, that's a co-op game, dude. We can do that.
You can at least do, like, an episode of you guys doing player-made maps or whatever.
So what we might do.
Finally, for flipping 6.5 hours later, as I get a response from a text. You see nothing, and you will tell no one.
What, do you have a
Anyway.
+1?
Oh no, I saw something.
No, she told me no.
Oh, dude, are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
Nothing new for him.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's not a joke either. I mean, I feel bad.
I didn't add her to my list. I have 0 yeses, 2 I like your brother, and 7 no's.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's not kidding.
I'm not joking.
I know. I was just like that.
There have been 0.
What was I saying before?
It's funny. It's sad because I'm dead inside, but it's so funny.
Just don't turn it to Josh after this.
I lost my train of thought. What did I say?
I don't know what comes out of your mouth half the time anyways.
It was something.
I don't know. I think that's pretty much it.
Oh yeah. So what might happen with that is I
Oh,
might
the gaming channel, that's right.
download a recording
Go, go,
software onto my laptop and on my desktop, and we might record from 2 different spots for that, and then just combine the footage. Because that's what I might have to do due to we can actually play player-made maps that way. So it's up to you guys if you want to see us just play the normal co-op mode through one thing, or if you want us to play some workshop maps or player-made maps. If so, just leave it in the comments. So.
Hey Becca. Yes? What can I say except you're welcome?
So whatever you guys want, just put in the chat.
I think they've pretty much made it clear at this point that look, I've seen them request Portal more than any of the other games.
Yeah, we're playing
but
Portal.
It depends if they want us to play like the
I
actual
say
like,
we do
co-op maps
Portal
or
or the
workshop
campaign.
maps.
Oh, okay.
Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna play Ultimate
And
Chicken
golf
Horse.
with your friends. Because
We need more people for that.
dude, we can just do
We
it the way
also
that we were
need-
doing.
we also need
We're
different-
funny, dude.
Fair
Fine.
point. So we need Joe to when it comes to Ultimate Chicken Horse. We can't even
Sister had a birthday recently. Well, you just show her this bit. Happy birthday, Joe Clone sister.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Unless you want us. to
Your
give
brother's
her a
awesome.
name. Yes, your brother's awesome and has good facial hair and hair.
I think that's it. Do you guys have anything else we need to add before we take off? No.
Oh yeah, if you want to join us for Ultimate Chicken Horse.
The Promise,
It's a
The
4-player
Search,
game.
and The Rift.
I might
What's
do
that from? I have 4 maps already for you.
Wait, what?
Thank you, Becca.
Wait, what did you say?
Nothing.
What did you say?
Chris was just listing off something.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us. We'll see you on Wednesday night. Have a good one.
Bye.
See ya, guys.